Welcome back to Elite Jamaica, the place you come to learn about Jamaica and Jamaicans. If it's your first time joining me here, please consider subscribing to the channel by clicking the red subscribe button below. Today's topic will be how to stay safe while on a vacation in Jamaica. Jamaica is often viewed warily by travelers who read about the country's high crime rates and murder rates and wonder if it's a safe place to go. Of course, millions of tourists visit Jamaica each year without incident, but many also hole up at all-inclusive resorts for the duration of their trip due to safety concerns. The truth, however, is that travelers can have a great experience getting out and seeing the real Jamaica, but need to be mindful of the legitimate threat of crime where it exists. Crime in Jamaica. Jamaica has one of the world's highest per capita. Most crimes targeting visitors in tourist areas like Montego Bay, Negril, and Ocho Rios are property-oriented, pickpocketing, and petty theft. For example, armed robberies do occasionally involve tourists and can turn violent if victims resist. Special tourist police have been employed in these areas to control crime. You can spot them by their uniform of white hats, white shirts, and black pants. Tourists in Jamaica have been robbed as they slept in their hotel rooms. So be sure to lock all doors and windows at night and keep all valuables in a safe and secure location, such as the in-room safe. Credit card skimming is an ongoing problem in Jamaica. Some scammers will make a copy of your credit card information when you give your card to a restaurant server or shopkeeper. ATMs also may be reached to steal your card information, or individuals may observe you at the ATM and try to steal your password. Avoid using credit cards or ATMs whenever possible. Carry just enough cash for what you need that day. If you do need to use a credit card, keep an eye on the person handling your card. If you need to get cash, use the ATM at your hotel. Sexual assaults by hotel employees in resort areas on Jamaica's north coast have occurred with some frequency as well. Male prostitutes offering their services to white women, and I quote, "rent-a-dreads is a problem relatively unique to Jamaica, and the demand by some female tourists for such services can spill over in negative ways on other visiting women, who may be viewed as easy by some local men." Gay and lesbian travelers. Homophobia is unfortunately widespread in Jamaica, and gay and lesbian visitors may be subjected to harassment at minimum and violence at worst. Gay sex is illegal and can result in prison terms. Until this aspect of Jamaican culture changes, gay and lesbian travelers should seriously consider the risks before planning a trip to Jamaica. Harassment of tourists. Harassment of tourists, while not necessarily a crime per se, is a problem acknowledged at even the highest levels of Jamaican government. This can range from harmless pitches on the street, beach, or shopping area to buy souvenirs, marijuana, or services like hair braiding, to bogus offers of tourist guide services, to racial slurs aimed at white visitors, and sexual harassment of women. Despite a concerted decades-long effort to address the problem, 1 in 3 visitors to Jamaica still reports being on the receiving end of some type of harassment. That is down from the 60% who reported being harassed in the mid-1990s. Most Jamaicans are friendly and helpful to visitors. However, and guests to the country can improve the atmosphere by not seeking out paid sex or drugs during their visit. To the extent possible, be respectful but firm when confronted by someone offering something you don't want. It's a combination that can go a long way toward avoiding further problems. Road safety. The North Coastal Road, linking popular tourist destinations such as Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, and Negril, is much improved in recent years. However, most roads are poorly maintained and have poor signage. Smaller roads may not be paved and often are narrow, winding, and crowded with pedestrians, bicycles, and livestock. Driving on the left and Jamaicans runabouts, otherwise known as traffic circles, can be confusing for drivers who are accustomed to driving on the right. Seatbelt use is required and recommended, especially for taxi passengers, given the hazardous driving conditions. If you rent a car, avoid parking on the street if possible. Look for a spot inside residential compound in a parking lot with an attendant or within your view. When shopping, park as close as possible to the store entrance and away from the dumpsters, bushes, or large vehicles. Lock all doors, close all the windows, and hide valuables in the trunk. Use of public transportation is not recommended since public buses are often overcrowded and can become venues for crime. Take a cab from your hotel or use transportation from vendors that are a part of JUTA, the Jamaican Union of Travelers Association. Other hazards. Hurricane and tropical storms can hit Jamaica, sometimes causing significant damage. Earthquakes are a rarer hazard but also occur. Nightclubs can be overcrowded and often are not in compliance with fire safety standards. Jet ski accidents in resort areas are uncomfortably common, so use caution whether operating a personal watercraft or enjoying recreational activities in waters where jet skis are present. Hospitals. Kingston and Montego Bay have the only comprehensive medical facilities in Jamaica. The recommended hospital for U.S. citizens in Kingston is the University of the West Indies. In Montego Bay, the Cornwall Regional Hospital or the Montego Bay Hope Medical Center are recommended. Thank you for joining me again, guys. I do hope that you found this video informative or interesting. If so, please remember to click the red subscribe button below and tap the blue icon so that you don't miss any of our updates. Until then, I'm Shalika. Bless.
I'm on the mission. A mission. Today is the day. Start your ignition. Let's take it away.